All right, welcome back to another episode of the Tempest Rising podcast. This is episode number 69. So, if you're here and you're live watching, let me know that you're here and let me know how you're doing today. So, simple one today. This is a little method to help you get through a bad day. I think we all have those days where we're just dragging our ass and everything feels really difficult. Your energy's a little bit low, you can't really think straight, you have a to-do list that's longer than your arm, and you just don't really know where to start. Everything just feels massively overwhelming and like it's just too hard. So if you've ever had a day like that, drop a yes in the comments and let me know. So thankfully, I don't have too many of those days, but occasionally they happen. I had one last week, and when they do happen, I like to use something called the one-step, two-step method, and it is incredibly simple. So you guys already know, if you follow my stuff, that I'm a huge proponent of getting the little things done first. So this concept of little hinges swing big doors. As we knock off the little things, we build up momentum. And with that momentum, we can then tackle the bigger things, because momentum always beats motivation every single time. But momentum doesn't appear out of thin air. We have to build it. And it's on those ass-dragging days that it seems impossible. We just can't seem to get going, get ourselves moving. So this is where we can implement the one-step, two-step method. And it is as simple as breaking things down into 2 steps and repeating the process over and over until the task is done. And the simpler you make it, the better it is. Because if something is simple, you are more inclined to do it. And that's what we want, okay? So let's give you an example. Let's say you have the intention of going to the gym to train, okay? So you could start with 1 step, get your gym clothes out. 2 step, take your pajamas off. 1 step, put your underwear on. 2 step, put your gym clothes on. 1 step, it could be brush your hair. 2 step, tie it up so it's out of the way. 1 step, fill your water bottle up. 2 step, grab your gym bag. 1 step, find your car keys. 2 step, grab your bag. 1 step, leave the house and lock it up. 2 step, get in a car. 1 step, drive to the gym. 2 step, go inside the gym. 1 step, start to warm up. 2 step, do your first set of squats or whatever it is that you're working on that day. And obviously it doesn't have to be the gym. This can be applied to anything that is work related. It can be applied to housework. That's what I actually use it for usually when I do the cleaning in the house, because it makes the task seem a lot less long-winded, and it just makes it a lot easier. It removes the effort and it shrinks things down. And when you shrink things down, they seem so much easier and more manageable. Plus, it gives things kind of order and this systematic approach that we can follow. And when we have a systematic approach to doing things, it's clear and it's easy. And if it's clear and easy, procrastination is less of an issue. When you feel overwhelmed and you feel like, I've got to do this, 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 and this, and you don't really know where to start, it's overwhelming, and it just adds to your desire to procrastinate because you don't know where to start, so you don't start. But if you can shrink things down and go through them systematically, then you've got no excuse. You'll just keep working through it. And you'll find that each of those 1 step, 2 step builds. And as it builds, you have momentum. And then when you have that momentum, it's so much easier to keep going. And this is incredibly simple, but it really does work. So next time you're having one of those ass-dragging days, just give it a try and let me know how it goes. And just remember to keep it small, shrink things down, 1 step, 2 step. And it can be as simple as 1 step, put your socks on. 2 step, put your pants on. It literally can be as simple as that, because when you're having one of those days, just getting dressed can be hard. So you shrink it down and you make it as easy as you possibly can. You build the momentum until you get to the point where you've actually done a lot. As well as giving you that momentum and giving you that clarity and that little systematic approach, it will also help you highlight how much you've actually achieved. So you can sit down at the end of the day and go, wow, I've done a lot. This 1 step, 2 step, I've done 1 step, 2 step 30 times this day. So I've done all these little mini actions, and I can see with clarity how much I've actually completed during the day. When we're in that crazy overwhelmed space and we start machine gunning all our different tasks, we lose sight of what we've achieved. So at least with this method, you can give yourself a little bit of a well done, a little bit of a mini celebration to see how far you've come, even on a bad day. So it's an extremely useful technique, and I would urge you to give it a go. Now, for those of you who are interested in living better and having less of those bad days, I am currently opening up spaces for the Freedom from Chaos program. This is the first phase of the Limitless experience, and we'll spend 6 weeks together digging into all of the things that are keeping you stuck. So we'll take a look at all of the chaos in your life and create a chaos map. We'll look at stress and your strengths. We will look at how emotions work and how limiting beliefs and stories factor into all of that. We'll talk about reprogramming the subconscious and a little bit about how the mind works. We will do some shadow work and some self-acceptance work. And you'll also learn phase 1 and phase 2 of the Tempest meditation, which is an incredibly powerful tool. So you'll come out of it with new levels of peace and a greater understanding of yourself, plus a whole bunch of tools that will help you through any reoccurring stressful experiences within your life. And it's all for 97 quid. You get lifetime access to the Academy, so you can rewatch all of your videos, re-download everything that you need. Plus, you get unlimited Q&A in the private Storm Chaser group and a hard copy workbook that I will send directly to you in a little welcome pack. Plus, obviously, options to progress through the full Limitless experience and beyond that, if that is something that's right for you. So if you are interested in that and you feel like now is the time to get down and start upgrading your mindset and how you think and you feel, then just let me know that you're interested. Either drop a yes in the comments or send me a message and I will give you the sign up link for that. So let me know how you get on with the 1 step, 2 step method. And if you are up for joining us for the Freedom from Chaos program, ping me a message and I will see you all very soon. Have an excellent day.